live now. Think we figured it out. Let's just check on the Twitch. Yep, we are live. So welcome everybody for joining along with me. This should be fun. Oh wait, am I live? Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm live. We're good. Let's just a couple of things, just checking here, make sure we're good with audio, stuff like that. Here we go. You should be able to see me. Hello. This should be fun. So if you're watching on YouTube, because I might put this on YouTube, just to let you know kind of what I'm up to here, I am going to be building a no-code project with Potion. I'm going to show you how to make a content-generated website where users can actually add content to the website and then it will display on the website, and it's all going to be created with Notion and Potion. So it should be cool, going to be fun. And if you're just joining here on Twitch, this should be fun doing it live. So I'm going to try to make it somewhat interactive. So if you have questions or anything like that, you can jump into the stream chat and just put questions, put things you want me to talk about while I'm working on this. And you should be able to hear hopefully some little background music. I have some lo-fi going on. So hopefully the mic is picking that up and it doesn't sound terrible. So that should be fun. I can see my computer is now really heating up, so that's cool. Should now be able to see my screen, where I'm gonna just put on Twitter. This is where I was sharing that we were doing this earlier today. And we're live. And I'm gonna say that we're building a user content generated site with Potion. So I'll tweet that out so that some people can know about what we're up to here and jump in if they want. But otherwise, I might as well just get started here. So No Code November, this is an event that actually Type Dream is putting on. So thanks to them for that. Great idea. Have people being, creating websites, projects with no code, and do it in November. Motivating for everybody. And Potion is actually sponsoring this. And so that's why I thought it'd be fun to go ahead and create a project that kind of supports the no code movement and supports this No Code November stuff. So now let's get to the idea. What I'm actually going to try to do here with this project, because I think ideally I can create this project within, I don't know, maybe I'll be streaming for an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours, but I think we should be able to get pretty much everything done in that time frame. That's the goal, at least. So we'll see if I can accomplish that. So the idea is I want to create a user-generated, content-generated website where users will actually be able to add content to the website, which would be pretty cool, because this isn't something you'd usually think of with like a Notion website, because typically Notion websites are like users are just creating their own websites, portfolio websites, landing pages, stuff like that. But I'm actually going to make it so that users can submit content to be on the site. And I thought it'd be cool if basically I made a website where people that are part of the No Code November month could actually submit their projects to this website and kind of show off what they've built. So once they finish the project, this would be a place where they can come, submit their project, show off what it is, put some details about it, and then everyone else can come and just see the cool projects that people have been creating during this No Code November. So that's kind of the basic idea of what we're going to build here, and we're going to build it with Potion, which I'm the founder of Potion. So I always like to build projects with Potion if I can, because it's always kind of fun to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I guess we can just get this started. Let's see if there's anyone else that wants to come in from the Twitters. Yep, because it's 1:30, so we're good there. And actually, maybe I'll just go ahead and say what we're going to create, just so that people on Twitter can kind of follow it a little bit too. Okay, and create a site where all right, just gonna tweet that out so people that are following Twitter can kind of see what we're up to. We're creating a site for No Code November participants to submit their finished projects. So yeah, this should be a cool project. I'm looking forward to this. I think it will be fun. So let's go ahead and just get started. I'm gonna log into Potion. Okay, you can see all my different Potion sites. I have quite a few different Potion sites that I've created before. No Code November projects. We'll call it that. And then we're just gonna use a Potion subdomain. So this is kind of the setup of the project, right? Where we're just kind of setting up the first thing. So my domain is going to be nocode.potion.so. And then we need to have an actual Notion URL. So this is where I get a public URL from Notion. And so I need to first create that. So I'll just create a new one within here and call it November projects. That's a good question. Do people usually have a space in between no code? Okay, maybe that's a good way to do it. Just a capital there. We can add an icon, sure. This is just basically just being our starting place. We'll come back here and actually update a lot of stuff and change a lot of things. But this will be kind of our placeholder for now. And then what I'll do is make this public. Let's not duplicate it, but then we'll copy that. Jump over here to Potion and continue. And so this is where Potion actually is gonna start generating our website in the background. And so in the meantime, we can go in, choose a font. Let's just do, I don't know, let's try prompt. We will probably want, we won't want search, we won't want index. We're not gonna do password protect. These are some other features that you can do if you want. So I can choose a fav icon and a site image. We'll probably do a site image and fav icon near the end. We can like actually make something that looks good. And then a description. So this will show up on SEO and be good for like searching and stuff. So I'm gonna call this a place where you can, can check out all the cool no code November projects. Participate, submit your project today. That's gonna be kind of our main call to action for this site throughout, I think. So hit continue, we get the nice little effect. And so our site's currently building. Updates will be moments later. So that should be cool. And if I go here, we'll see if our site's ready. So it's not ready yet. That's why this is showing up. It's not finished building yet. Usually it takes like 3 minutes or so to build. And I can kind of see it building over here. So yeah, it's still building. Hey everyone for joining. Thanks for joining along. If you have any questions or just, I don't know, thoughts, you can put them in the chat and I will answer them. Or just anything you want me to kind of talk about. So here is our No Code November project. It shows us that we're waiting for the site to build still. And so while that's happening, we can just go over here and get started actually building out this website. So the cool thing about this website will be actually allowing people to submit content, submit their projects. And so I'm gonna use a cool tool that I've been playing around with a lot recently called Notion Forms. And I know the founder, he's a great guy. This is a really cool tool and it works really well with Notion in general, but it also works really well with Potion, where you can create a form and all the data that users submit to the form goes into a Notion database where you can then, do whatever. You can find the content or see the data there, or in my case, which is kind of cool, I can then use that database as part of my website, which will then be, where people can see the content that's sent. So that's gonna be pretty cool, and that's what we're gonna use in our case here. So let's just log in. I've already made some forms, so I should have some forms here. And so we're gonna start out, actually to start out, you have to kind of create a table first. So I usually, with projects, I like to build out kind of the unknown portions, like the things I don't necessarily know how they work first. And then we can get to the easy stuff like adding details, call to actions, things like that we can add a little later. And so the main part of this website is obviously users submitting content, submitting their projects. I just want to make sure I get that part right because that's kind of the main core of this project. So we're just going to create an inline list actually. Let's do a list. And this is basically going to be our database for projects. And then I'm going to add another view, I guess a table. So we have two views. This table one is mainly going to be for our convenience to just be able to show the data clearly to us, but the users are going to see this first view, which is the list view on the website at least. So I want to go through here and I want to basically create the fields for my form. And so this is the table that the data will submit to. So I need each field to actually be what I want them to submit. And then you'll see in Notion Forms how it works really cool. So we'll do project name. We'll do, what would this be? We'll probably do like project link, project website. We'll do website and then change this to be URL. So one of the cool things I think would be cool for people to be able to see is like what tools they used. Oh, hey, Sir Vancelot. Glad to see you again. I'm just building another project here. But anyways, yeah, so I think it'd be cool if basically people could see like what projects, what no-code tools were used for this project that they're submitting. And so I think we can do a multi-select with this form, and here we'll just make that uppercase. And so then I need to basically create options that they can select. in the form they can select. So potion will obviously be one. I'll actually let's bring over. Let's just look here. I'll bring this over. Maybe we can see. Let's see how to do this. Does that work? Trying to get. Here we go. Maybe this works. Now I can see both at the same time. All right, so type dream is an option. Spline, which I'm not super familiar with that. I have heard of glide. Oh wait, maybe it didn't submit spline. Enter. There we go. Glide. Few more. We'll skip that one for obvious reasons. Adalo. Softer. In 8N Dio. I don't know some of these tools. These looks like some interesting tools. I wonder. Oh, I bet it only lets me have so many options. Got some form builders, testimonial, MDX1, Joey. Man, I bet it doesn't let me. Yep, limitation of Notion here. Only can have 7 options. It looks like. Oh wait, no, it let me do that one. Maybe I can't. Maybe I just did something wrong. Where were we? Stacker. It won't let me create. There we go. Alloy. For some reason, my enter key is not working. Unicorn platform. Spelled that wrong. Doric. This will be cool. You'll see. This will be magic once you actually see this as being a form. Icon scouts. More flags. Testimonial. Gotta love Damien, the founder of Testimonial. Okay. MDX.1. Joey. Edition. Don't know if founders book. Not sure what that is. How many more do we got? Okay, we're almost to the end. We're almost to the end here. Good barber. I don't know what all these tools are, but I can tell you this. They are all no-code tools. Where you can create probably websites mostly, or other kind of products, online products. Okay, and there we go. Now we have this big list of tools, and let's just put that over here. And so yeah, now basically we just entered all those as an option for the form by making it part of the multiple choice, and then we'll actually remove these rows. So now, what other fields do we want? Probably like a description, and that will be text. What other things? We could put like date submitted maybe. I don't know if we'd want that or not. We're gonna want to put yeah, I might as well put an email just so that we know who these people are. Oh wait, yeah, this is text. Might as well put email so that we can reach out to these people if we want. Email. We could put date submitted. Yeah, created time. What else? So I think we're gonna want them to either upload like a logo of their project or like an image. It'd be cool if it was like an image to kind of show off the project. So I can do file and media, and let's actually bring this after description. Let's name it project preview image. And so then they can kind of upload something there. That might be about all that we want. I mean, the description will kind of be a big part, showing off details. Maybe we want, yeah, that's a good idea. Description will be like a longer form, and then we'll want like a little like pitch, like a sentence summary or something like that. And that would just be some text that will show. So kind of my idea here is this is my actual Potion website, right? It's gonna be this table, and I'll actually probably show a list. There'll be a list view. And we can then choose what properties here in Notion, you'll see, we can choose which properties we actually wanna show. So we'll probably like show the image, we'll probably show like the sentence summary, probably show the name, obviously, which, yeah, that's already showing. And so all those things will show here, and then we can kind of like with CSS display it to actually look kind of cool on the website, and then they can actually click into that page to see all the other details for that project. And yeah, so there'll be an image too. So it should be cool. The only other thing I might think, I could add another image upload for like an icon of some sort, something like that. Okay, so next step, I think our database is ready. We have all the fields we want, pretty sure. We can always come back and add more. So now what we can do, let's actually first see if our website's built. Boom, there it is. So here's our Potion website, nocode.potion.so. You can see it's not displaying all those fields very well because there's like a gazillion fields, which that's okay, that makes sense. So now what we can do is we can go to Notion Forms and we can actually create a form. So I'm gonna create a form, select a table, and it's this projects one. So you find the database in Notion that you just created. Like before this process, I already gave access to my Notion workspace inside this Notion Forms page. And then you just select the database that you want it to have access to. And so then we pick that and then we say continue. And so look at this. It basically generates a form based on those fields that we put in that database. So you can see project name, all this stuff. And this is actually going to be our form that users are going to submit on the website. It's going to be pretty cool, right? So now we just have to go through and see if there's anything we want to change. We can kind of change the layout here. Let's put email first. Let's put no code tools last. Project name, then website, then sentence summary. Let's just change this to no code tools used. And then the cool thing here, I can hit refresh. And it should, it looks like it's just doing that. I think if I refresh here, it should repull. Okay, it's gonna make, I guess we have to save first, I think, before that will work the way I'm expecting. Yeah, no code tools used, but now look at this. Now I gotta redo this. Pull this one up, whoops. Sentence summary. Okay, I think that's what I wanted. This is going to be what the form looks like. Uh-oh, some fields are not supported yet. Which ones? Tell me which ones they are so I can know. The files uploaded via your form will be publicly available. Fine with me. That's all good. Dark mode, da 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 da. So yeah, we can add some customization here. We can remove that. We can remove the title because I don't think we'll want that. We can add some custom code. We can redirect them on success, which we probably will want to do. Let's do light mode. Yeah, I don't know what, I mean, it seems like we should be able to do all of these. I think we should be good with all of them. So yeah, let's go ahead and click create form. Form created. So now we can go to edit form and we should have everything here. This is all looking good. Looks like I can even go in. Yeah, this will be cool. Like I can change the value here, but then my Notion value would be different. So like if I want the user or the form submitter to see more of a description here, but I don't want that to be in my actual website, I could kind of do it that way. I can also pre-fill some stuff. So like let's pre-fill bobby@gmail.com. Hope it's not so bold. Should be a little, I can make things hidden. Oh wait, that's a pre-filled value. I don't want a pre-filled value, I want a placeholder. There we go. Oh, that's cool. Field help. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that was a thing. I might actually want to do some of that. But also we can make, let's just make all these required. They have to submit all this stuff if they actually want to submit their tool. So see, we got everything in red. So now I think what I'll do, so like description, it'd be cool if it said, add a couple sentence description of what your project is. That's pretty cool. Yeah, let's do one for the preview image. A screenshot of previewing your project. There we go. Sentence summary. That's pretty self-explanatory, yada yada. Okay, I think this is looking good. Let's save. Now I can open my form, and this is just like a general to kind of show what it looks like here. But we're actually going to embed it on our website. So that will be cool. Let's see if there's anyone jumping in from Twitter. Maybe, maybe not. Okay. So now what we do is we go back here. I'm going to then say share embed. We copy this. Now we come over here and we're going to actually create a new page, which is going to be like our submission page. So we'll call it, well, we'll call it submit project. Submit no code project, sure. A little more descriptive. We'll see, we'll actually design this to look a little better, and but this is just a start. So now we'll do an embed, paste in that form, and boom, we have the form. Now we can kind of expand, make it all fit, because you don't really want that bar on the side there. kind of pull it in to be, I don't know how wide we want it to be. Probably there. That's good. Perfect. So this will be the submission form. The last thing, I guess we'll figure out colors later because we can change what this color looks like and stuff like that. And so now it's just a matter of seeing, I guess the one other thing I wanted to check, is there a way for me to see the options that I can actually submit here? Actually, if I go to open form, I should be able to see, here we go, all the tools. And I wonder, yep, I can select multiple, nice. So yeah, they can add all the different no-code tools from No Code November that they actually used. That would be pretty sweet, pretty slick. So now let's go over here, refresh our website, our Potion website. And so now you can see there's actually a new page here. And here we go. We got our form. Boom, just like that. It was that easy. And so now people can actually submit this stuff. Just thinking of a couple other details. I like these descriptions. Those are helpful. Maybe I like having those little placeholders because it just allows people to very quickly like scan a form and know like, hey, this is what I'm supposed to put here. Project. Okay, what else? We could do this website one and say something like, yourawesomproject.com. You're awesome, no code. Want them to know that it's supposed to be no code. That's kind of the point of this, making no code projects. And so then like should just be a refresh and then should be boom right there, all updated. Okay, sweet. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere with this. If any of you have ideas, have any other ideas, put them in the Twitch chat. And I will definitely think about it. I'll think about it. I don't promise you that I'll do it, but I will think about it just because it's good to have some other ideas, some other input. Okay, looking good. Looking good on the stream. We've been going for 33 minutes and it's been fun. We've gotten a lot done already, right? Like we've got all these different options. Okay, so next thing, let's get kind of a header and then let's really try to figure out how to actually no, what we need to do first is we need to actually submit. We actually need to submit a test project here. So let's delete these ones. Now I'm really hoping this would be very annoying with my form builder. I'm really hoping if I delete this row that it doesn't just get rid of all these options. I don't think it will. Are we gonna try it? Let's just cross our fingers and see. All right, so if I do that, go back to the website. Here's the hope. Okay, good. We got them all. And actually this is a good thing to notice. We need to make this a tiny bit longer so that this scroll wheel doesn't come up. Needs to be a little bit longer. Might as well make it like to there. There we go. So now, boom. Yep, we still got everything, even though we deleted the row. Look at that. We're cooking now. All right, so yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to actually test submitting just so we can see what this is going to look like and just test that everything works. I wonder if it has some error handling here. Okay, project URL. This looks cool. We'll just get Ben avatar, this random avatar, and just slap that up there. And then let's say it was used with potion because it was a course, and spline. I don't even know what spline is, but let's say that. And then we submit. Website format is valid. Nice. That's great that it actually catches that. That's what I was hoping. Amazing. We saved your answers. Thank you for your time and have a great day. So what I want to do as well, because I know I can do this with Notion Forms, is I can actually add a redirect. So we're going to create a new page and we're going to call it project submission. Thanks. Submission success. Thanks for submitting your project. It has been added to the list of no projects. We will be reviewing it to make sure it follows guidelines. So basically, when people submit something, and you'll see, boom, there's the one we submitted. It's already here. It's just gonna automatically add stuff to our website, which could be a little bad because, you know, people could be putting, like, who knows, bad stuff on there. But I'll be reviewing it periodically, and I can remove stuff that's not okay, because I'm the only one that has access to this Notion page. Kind of a cool thing that I could do if I really cared and I really wanted to is I could have, or you could have on your project, you could have people submit to a database that's not public on the website. Ooh, this is really cool. This is why Notion is so cool, and you can just do so much stuff with Notion, is you can make a linked database, right? Like I could make a linked database on my actual website, not this one. This is the real one. They submit to the real one, and then I have like a checkbox here where I could just add a checkbox field, and it's basically a field that just says like reviewed. And once I click that reviewed, it then adds it to the website, because I could make a linked database that's filtered to only show reviewed projects. I mean, is this cool or what? I might actually end up doing that maybe if I start to get some issues, but I don't really want to have to review everything all the time. And it's kind of cool for people to just to be able to see. Oh, I guess you couldn't see what I was showing there. I was kind of showing how you could filter out this table. Anyways, hopefully you got the point anyways. But yeah, I kind of want users to be able to see that they can just submit like really easily and just like see their project up here right away. I think I need to delete this. Delete that column. Cool, because yeah, you can actually have columns on here that only you see and that are not actually added to your form. Let's add a check mark, simple enough. And so now if I go to Notion Forms, edit form, we should be able to text submit button, redirect. And our redirect URL is going to be nocode.potion.so/. Now Potion creates pages based on the titles and puts a dash in between them. So it's going to actually be submission success, because that's the title, the URL created from that page. So we'll send people right there. Let's do that. Let's Here, you guys can all email me at no@potion.so, but this is nice, right? Because now I can know when to go review. Oh yeah, let's send an email confirmation. Email as well. I mean, Notion forms, this is cool, right? You can use this with all your Notion projects and websites. Like, it works really well. We got this form coming right out of our Notion database, and they can just submit stuff. It's gonna be great. If you just joined, I want to give a really quick recap of what we're trying to do here. We're creating a Potion website with no code for No Code November, as Potion is a sponsor of No Code November. So what we're creating is a website where participants of No Code November could submit their project to show it off. And they're going to submit it through Notion Forms, which I'm building here. And actually, this is my website that I'm getting going here. So they submit it right here through No Code or Notion Forms, and then that's going to submit it right here, so it actually gets added to the website. So it's kind of like user-generated content, which is pretty cool. And so we just tested that out, and then if we actually go here, we can actually see the page. And so kind of my next task is to really make this look pretty, right? Like, we want to actually show off the projects here. And then when someone actually clicks on the page, I want them to actually see, see all the cool stuff. So this is going to take some CSS. This is going to take some custom work, which we are going to do almost next. Actually, before we do that, we're going to go into Potion here, and we're going to add a menu. So we can add in the live editor. We can also choose, what colors we want. We could make it like a black like this. Probably a bit more editing to do, but that might be kind of fun. Make it be like similar to this website a little bit. Because if I see here, it's off black. We're just gonna copy that. Thank you for that. And then basically what we can do is we can make our background color be black, and we'll make this be white-ish, yellow-ish. It's kind of cool. So yeah, this is the little no-code kind of editor in Potion. Let's make the font just a tiny bit bigger. And we're using this prompt font, which I don't really know exactly what it is, but it looks kind of cool. We can make the content be a little bit wider so that we have space for everything. Actually, we'll make it default 20, and then I'll actually go in the CSS to make it wider just on the main page. And then we'll say use custom. Look at that. Now I got a menu, save. And now what we can do is go to actually customize our menu here. So I don't think I'm actually gonna want any menu options here, but I can put like a call to action is what this is. Submit your project. Yeah, we'll just do that. And then basically we'll just take them, we just put in a link here that this takes into, which is gonna be nocode.potion.so/ what I call it, submit no code project. If you guys have any questions, those that are watching on Twitch, feel free to put them in the chat and I'll answer your questions as we go. But yeah, so it creates the page URL from this title here. And so that's what we know. We know our URL is going to be that. And then we can change some of these colors. So let's make this a sticky header. Let's change this. And I really kind of want these colors to be the same as what I had down there. And probably want this background color to be also kind of similar. If I was really wanting to do this right, I would be maybe using the exact same colors, but this is kind of cool. I'm just kind of going with it right now. Save menu. And so now, obviously I'm gonna wanna change these colors here. Actually, I think it has a dark mode by default maybe, which might work well, we'll see. But if we go, go here, boom, live update for you. And that's what our website looks like all of a sudden. We got our menu, submit your project, all this cool stuff. It is really starting to come together here, isn't it? It is starting. And so if I click this, now it does start out white again because Potion in the background has to kind of regenerate the site, but it then changes pretty quickly. So now let's just jump over to here. And let's make this be our kind of off yellow color. Like that. I'm not using the same hex, but oh well, hopefully it works. We'll change this to be dark mode. It's not looking like dark mode here, but save. I'm sure it will actually be dark mode on the site, and if we need to, we can go in, there it is, dark mode. We can actually go in and edit some of the CSS here, which maybe I should do that next. I think it'd be nice to have a little more padding to this box so it kind of stands out and have some rounded corners. So let's see what this looks like. So if you know CSS, that will obviously be helpful to really customizing your website. If you don't, basically what I'm doing here is I'm just jumping in the snippet kind of editor. I can see the actual HTML, CSS here, and then I can go in and kind of update it. So if I remember right, I'm pretty sure, yeah, here we go. The Notion Forms has this app class. So I should be able to go in here, and there's a section for customization. Where is it? Dark mode, custom code. This is what we want. So we're gonna add a style, and we're going to grab that app class. And we're gonna say border radius. Let's do like 10 pixels for all of our border radiuses stuff. And so this should actually save changes. Let's see if this worked. Oh yeah, we wanted to add some padding as well, I think. Oh great. So we did add the border radius correctly, but now we have this awkward corner. I'm guessing that will be CSS within Potion itself. If it will let me see that. Gotta dive in here. Probably gonna be. And the other cool thing you can do in this is you can actually test, probably is Notion Asset Wrapper. Yeah, we're gonna wanna make this, probably for any time we're using Notion Asset Wrapper, we're probably gonna wanna set the background color. So here I can just like play around with it and see if that does the trick, which it didn't. Thank you enough. What is this? Nope, that's not it. That should be it though. There must be a color coming elsewhere. It's getting overridden maybe. I mean, that one's not getting overridden. That one isn't. Is it in here? Aha. Right there. There it is. So Notion asset wrapper iframe. We want that to be, we should hopefully be able to just make it be initial. And that should do the trick. Okay, it's just background. So basically I can grab that CSS right there, jump over here to Potion, go back. We'll go to snippet injection. So this is actually the snippets for everything. And then we'll basically put that same CSS right here. That's how that's done. Save. And so now when we actually reload, boom. See, now the CS is there. It's like immediate. It's like magic. Isn't that cool? All right. Thank you for those who are still hanging on with me. We're gonna get through this. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna finish this project for sure. What else do I want to do in here? I wanted to custom code. So I want to add some padding. Let's just see what like 10 pixels looks like. So I just want to add some more padding to, okay, that worked, but then it added a weird thingy. So maybe we don't want to do that. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's gonna be worth it because I'm adding it to the app. So we want to get in here. Probably adding it to the wrong spot. We're adding it to app. Maybe we want to add it to, here we go, main layout. So we add it here. Let's just play around with it. Let's do margin 10 pixels. That's what we're talking about. Let's do 15. Let's do 18. That's looking pretty good, maybe. Okay. Let's do 15. So we want to grab main layout. We'll go in here, edit. Again, it's kind of funny how to jump through a lot to do it. Main layout. Margin 15 pixels. And we'll take away this one because we don't want that anymore. Oh, not the Oxford Dictionary. Come on. Okay. Not quite. I can spell. Trust me, I can spell. Save. Reload here. Hoping to get rid of that as well. I don't want that. Oh, come on. Why? Why do you have that? Well, also weird because I definitely did not add it where I was wanting to add it. It's not what I was wanting. I thought I did the padding thing. Here, just gotta dive in. Just dive bomb into this document so we actually see what's going on here. Main layout. Oh wait, there's my margin right there. Maybe I need padding. That's probably what I need. That's probably what I need. Yeah, let's try that. I probably put in margin the first time and then, or padding the first time and then kind of forgot what I was doing. Padding. Save. Okay. You know, hopefully we don't have too many edits with these kind of things. Did that even do anything? I don't know. That doesn't look too much different, but maybe we should just roll with it for now. Okay, let's just roll with it for now because that's looking good enough to me. So now let's go over here. So our main next task really is to make this stuff look good. We want to show the portions that we want here on the list, and then we want to actually like kind of show off these different parts of the project. So to do that, we go to properties, and let's see, we got to find which things we actually want to show. I'm kind of showing everything right now. We don't want to show the email. We want to show the image. We don't want to show the description. We want to show the sentence summary. No code tools used could be cool to show, and then maybe we don't show that. Oh, wait a second. Hold on your horses here. I'm editing the wrong thing here. I want to edit the list view. Hold on your horses. Yeah, you got to edit the properties, the right properties. So sentence summary, website, no code tools used. It might, ooh, now this is interesting. Let's see if Potion does this correctly. Boom, it does. See how it just updated? This is very cool. This is very cool. So basically, I can change the order of my properties here and actually show the things I want to show. So that's cool. Let's show the website as well. See how Potion just updates. Okay, I don't think we're actually going to want to show the website then, because it's not really a friendly looking link. It shows it like that. Okay, so we need to figure out a way to make this look good. And they're just going to be able to click on this project. I think. And so you kind of have, like obviously I'm going to use some CSS to kind of update this, make it look better, but you only have really as much wiggle room as Notion gives you for ordering these. And you're kind of limited to that with your CSS. So it would be cool if I could have like 2 lines where like one line was the name and then it kind of goes under and shows the other things. And maybe like all of the, it'd be nice to have the image on one of the sides, like larger on like the left or on the right side. So I'll have to see, what is the first project? What is that property there? Oh, that's this is our little, what this thing is. So yeah, we got to bring this thing to life. We got to make this look good. And I'm trying to think the best way to do that. It might be easiest to just put the image on the right side and just the image is over there. Yes, it could be a little tricky. Let's see what this actually looks like in CSS so that we can know what we're playing with here. So basically we've got a Notion list title, and then we got these item properties. So we could at least put this stuff underneath the title, I think. So maybe that's like a good start. We'll just put it underneath there. And let's move these out of the way. Eventually we'll make these so you can't see them. But yeah, we could change the order of these. And actually we can do that in Notion itself, so we don't really need to do that here. But I think it would be cool if the title is actually sitting on top a little bit more, which is right here. So I'll have to see the best way to do that. I think the best way to do that would be, we're gonna get into the CSS weeds here. So if you don't know the CSS, this could be a good way for you to get an idea of what this could look like. Okay, here we go. We'll make this row. That did nothing. I was expecting that to. Oh, that's. I see. That's, yeah. We don't want to change that. That's the actual. That's the actual whole list itself. But we should have something here. Display. Let's see. Flex direction column or row. All right, but that's what we need. Yeah, it looks kind of messy right now, but that's what I want. I want it to actually show, and then we'll kind of fix it up a little bit. So now here is where we're going to be jumping back and forth. Notion. So now we grab that class and we do flex direction row. Or was it column? It was column. Yep, it's column. Save that. Now we have that saved. And so now we can kind of make this look a little bit more like how we want. Inspect. We want some more space in between these things. Where is it? Notion page link. We could like add some margin bottom 40 pixels. Well, that makes it disappear. I think we need on like a higher level Notion list item, we need to give this thing some more space. And actually this is where we can actually do a little bit more. Flex start, I think is what we'd want. Where's like a height? We need like a height, and we need, yeah, that's what we did there. Here, let's reload real quick to get what we had. There. So we want to give ourselves a little bit more space here. I think I want line items, flex start. All right. So now we have that. I don't know if we really want the height to be 100 pixels like that or not. Maybe. What if we did like 100%? Yeah, that could work. Because it will just make it show everything. Let's see if I can just copy that over. And save. Okay, because we want this to start looking good. Next thing will be, we want this, because this will kind of define how a lot of the other things look. So let's Notion property image, Notion list item. I'm just trying to see what I can grab on here to kind of blow this up. that could be about, yeah, about like 225, and we're gonna grab Notion list item image. So watch this, we'll do Notion list item. So it has to be something inside a Notion list item, and then it has to be an image. And then we say with 225 pixels. Was it width or height that I was changing? Oh, max height. Okay. Save that. Should be able to refresh, and boom, there we go. Okay. We can I'll probably just hide this. Notion collection header title. Adding, I'm adding just some comments so I can just have my CSS a little bit better organized. Display none, and that's how you just get rid of that thing. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. Yeah, and boom, it's gone. How this works, where you're kind of like looking at the CSS over here, if you haven't done this before, and then you just jump into the potion snippet injection, throw the CSS in there that you kind of played around with, and then you come back and boom, it's live. Hey, looks like if you're just joining in, just to show real quick what we're up to, we are building a website that allows users to submit their projects. So we're doing this for No Code November, where people that participate can submit their project after they finish it to our website, which we have right here. And we have this submit project page, and this is what we already did. We already created this form with Notion Forms, which is really cool product, where they just submit their project in here. And so that's how they're gonna submit it. And then in Notion, it actually will add all those submitted data to this database. And then with our website, we're then going to show that on the main page of the website, and it's going to show all those here. So now we're just trying to make this look better, basically. Yeah. Trying to think how I want this to look. Because we could change the order here a little bit, and maybe that would look better. Like I could put this image on the right side, and because this is like the little headline of what this project is. So maybe it makes sense for that to be on the left. I don't know. Or, we could add some extra padding to this. I think it makes sense for the image to be kind of by itself. So what we can do here is go to properties, and then let's put project image down here, sentence summary first, and then we'll show some of those no code tools, and boom, it updates. Yeah, that should work, hopefully. The other thing then is now it's all left aligned. I really want this image to actually kind of go all the way to the right. This also doesn't look very clickable, so we'll probably want to like change some colors here. Probably want to make this title a little bit larger. Hide that icon. And then, they'll cook in here. We got to fix those colors and stuff. But then they can kind of see the actual data for everything. And maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll just keep this pretty simple and just keep it with all those values for now. And then obviously we're going to get rid of this image and make things look better. So yeah, this is going well, right? Right, we're doing good. Trying to think. I need to do Notion lists, view, list item, list body, list item. So we really want this to be like flex. We want it to be stretch, probably not. Actually, that's right. That can be what it was, which was flex start. And then we need to actually go here to the actual body. And we could do something like space between or something like that. I think it'd be like, I can't remember. Display flex, justify content, space between, no. Space around, space evenly, come on. Well, I know this is what we want to edit, so let's just get this over here first. Justify content. Should be like space between, I thought. Testing my flex skills here. Left and I mean, because that's not even working. I think might have to do something as well, like, come on, let me, like flex direction as well, probably, row. Okay, so we want it to be row. Okay, so it was right. That's what it already is. Space evenly, no? Maybe the width isn't pushing it out. Let's see. Ah. 100%. There we go. Now if we add with 100%, what looks the best here? Space between? Space between. Boom, just what I thought that's what I said. Yeah, it was. Width 100%. Save. Now we got that. Refresh. Starting to look a little bit better here. As you can see, this will kind of show that. And so yeah, let's do background color. What should it be? What should it be? Probably like a gray. Let's do like a color picker real quick. Do like a little gray, something that's just a little off black. Sounds like my daughter might have just woke up. Okay. Let's do a little bit darker, something like this. So my daughter might be joining us, maybe. Okay, I like that. That's pretty good. And then we're gonna want to add a border radius. 10 pixels. Save. There we go. We'll want to kind of now do this section there. We could maybe change some of these colors, make these fonts and stuff bigger. This should hopefully be okay being that size actually. But this is starting to come together a little bit. See? This will be cool. All right, let's edit this a little bit. Notion page title text. Let's try like a font size of like 45 pixels, too big. Probably be too big too because some things might be 28 pixels. Some project names might be too big for that. And then let's hide this icon because it's not going to really have anything. Page title icon. Grab that. And then we'll put it inside of here, Notion list item, and then the child of that, this display none. Okay, we've been going for an hour 15 and this is starting to look good. Boom, it's gone. And then we'll need maybe some padding around this. Let's see, padding left. Let's get like 10 pixels. Maybe that's decent, and then we'll give it a padding top as well. All right, I think I'm gonna take a little bit of break here. I will be back in a moment though. So stick around. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Just making sure my daughter's all good because she just woke up from a nap. And I got some very important candy here. Got a crunch. So I'm gonna eat this. You can watch me, and now you can go get some candy too because you probably want some now. Also, got a Reese's peanut butter cup, so that's gonna be good. And then we can get back to making this look good. So yeah, we need some padding on top, about 20 maybe pixels. Oh, my box, the box that it is in is cutting it off. Let's see. This wrapper here. What is it? What? Oh, in here maybe. Here we go. What if I did like a max height of 50 pixels? Nope. Cutting myself off here somewhere in here. Here it is. It kind of moves the whole thing down if I do that. Where did... So yeah, we need to get the Notion page link inside a Notion list item. And we're just gonna do heights. I don't know, I think initial will do it. There we go. Boom. This down here needs some padding now too, because that's looks a little odd. Oh wait, is this still getting cut off? It looks like the J is getting. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Oh, it is a J. My J is getting cut off. What's the deal? Overflow visible. I thought that would have done it, but yeah, because we're cutting off the very bottom. Come on. I mean, I think that should partially do it. So let's at least put that in. See what we have now. There we go. See? Now it's not cut off, and let's add some padding here. Like a margin bottom of 15 pixels. Yeah, that just about does it. Let's add that. Oh no, bottom. Okay, this is coming together. It's starting to look like an actual thing, maybe. See? Okay. The only other thing, it would be really nice if like I could stack these as well. Like, it's kind of like I want these three to be a column and then this image just to be by itself over there. But I know I can't do that because I'm limited to the HTML of a Notion list. So that's fun. But I have this Reese's here, so I'm gonna go ahead and eat this as well, because that would be fun. I'm telling you, you gotta have some Halloween candy or something. That you can go get. I might be able to at least give this make it higher, but that doesn't really help. It's because these are all in a flex box. I could make the first one higher if I wanted. Yeah, I don't know if that really does much. Let's see what this looks like if we make this a bit longer. It's gonna be like a sentence, right? It'll blow your mind with no code. Interesting. It's not bad actually. It kind of smushes things over. It kind of has a widow, text, child, whatever word there, but then those kind of, let's add, if I add another one there, it's just gonna make it, oh. I mean, the only problem is it could start to look weird with lots of different content types, because it's like flexing. It's not like actually columns. It's just like all fitting in between. So it could look a little odd when it comes to having multiple projects listed. So, not sure what I should do about that. Not sure at all yet, but maybe we'll play around with it a little bit and see what happens. I think the last thing is I really need a little bit more padding, a little bit more margin on the sides. So let's go back to our Notion list item. Let's add a padding left of like 20 pixels, padding right of 20 pixels. Save. Not bad. The bottom one, that kind of needs updated. I think it was like 18, 15, something like that. Where did that go? Here it is. 20. That's starting to look a little bit better. Let's see what it looks like this. Yeah, that's starting to look decent. Let's just make it like 24 on those, just to give it a tiny bit extra padding and space. Save. Sweet. Now that is starting to look pretty good. And okay, next thing, because this will be cool. Let's add a little bit of animation, transition when they hover. Which I have to Google because I always forget this stuff. Because I don't, when you use something once, like every 2 months, and the last time you Googled it, it's kind of like, well, I might as well Google it again, and you never really, you never really learn it. Man, you gotta love these web pages on CSS where they don't actually show you anything. Where's the transition? Blah. CSS grow on hover is what I want. That's what I want to do. And Google will tell me. CodePen will tell me. CodePen will tell me what I'm forgetting. There we go. So it should be, yeah, this transform thing. Sure, we'll do the ease in out, and we'll do it on Notion list item, and then .notion list item hover. It should be like scale. I think it was scale 1.5 or something like that. Scale 1.5, transform scale 1.5. We probably don't want it to scale that much. Probably like 1.2. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. And whoa. that's a lot. Let's do 1.1. The other thing you'll notice that's happening right now is it is getting cut. So there should be, maybe I want to scale like 0.1 or something like that actually. So there should be something on the Notion list item, or it might even be in Notion page content where it's doing overflow hidden. And I need to find where that is. Or I think what I could do just to be quicker, I'm pretty sure I can just go up here into root and be like overflow visible. Because I think that's what's happening. And then let's make the scale as well be like 0.1. Save. What's going on here? Whoa. Okay, it is supposed to be 1. But can we do like 1.01? Is that a thing? Probably. But it's still getting cut off, and let's do like 0.04. And so maybe it's, I always forget where it is. Let's just add, because I know there's an overflow hidden by default somewhere up the stream in like the content. So let's just put it in a couple places. We're not finding it still. Is it in, oh, it's in the Notion column. It's in like a Notion column thing. Let me see. Content collection. Notion list view. It's like a Notion row. It's somewhere, if that helps. Notion page scroller. Icon wrapper. Page content. Notion column row. It's like Notion column row. It's gonna be around here somewhere. Page has cover. Actually, here we go. This is where you jump over to a project that you've done in the past. Like I have Notion Community, and you look at the CSS, and that tells you what you need to know. It's great. Here it is, Notion row. That's the one we want. Overflow visible. Jump back in here to my other site. And then let's just throw this right there. Get rid of these other ones because we just don't need them. And save. Well, there might be 2 of them. That might be what it is. It's probably something on the side column. That has an overflow hidden. We just gotta find it is the thing. Notion collection, does this have it? No. Page content enter, no. Page content. No, there, maybe it's here. We'll find it eventually, don't worry. Notion page score, shouldn't be there. It's somewhere within like this Notion page content. Hopefully this is fun. Yeah, if you're just joining, we are building a Potion website that allows users to submit their no-code project that they created for No Code November. So they'll basically be able to submit it. Here, I'll show the page again. They'll submit it on this Submit Your Project page. And we made a Notion form where they can put all the details, which is pretty cool. And then this submits right into our Notion database right here. And it's actually like a table view here, but then we have a list view on our website where we'll actually just show off the projects. And that's what this first page is. And so I've added some styling, some stuff like that to actually make it look kind of cool. And so then they can then click into the project, and we got to edit this page still, and I can actually look at what it is. But by default, yeah, it will show a cool list of all the projects that people are submitting. So it should be fun. Right now, I am just trying to figure out, I have an animation and it's getting hidden. Trying to figure out where. Aha! Notion list body is hidden. Okay. Oh, and then Notion list item. So, let's see. Notion list item. So yeah, let's add overflow visible. This should hopefully do the trick. And if this doesn't do the trick, then we might have to look at Notion lists body and then no. Ah, come on. So apparently that one still didn't work. Because it's cutting off my corners, man. It's not cool. Where was it? Here. And there's my visible, and then, okay, so we need to actually just grab this and make sure that because that was overriding, because it's more specific, I think, so there's something like that. So this should finally work. I'm almost positive this will work this time. Boom! There it is, and that is pretty cool. You can now see the project. Yeah, and they can click on it. This has come together. I mean, I think we'll submit another project here soon, just so we can see what it looks like. But I mean, this is getting close to what I want. And then we're gonna add some extra text, images, things like that. But yeah, this is looking decent. We'll want to see what some different images look like in here. But see, next, let's make this look a little bit better. These colors aren't great, obviously. You can't really read it. This is all part of... We'll want to edit this stuff. Make all this text row property, and then it has the title. So yeah, we'll want to grab this, and what can we make the color be? Probably just white would be good. So I'll make, this is in Potion here. We'll make we'll comment project page. No, that's funny. That's funny. This is good. This is good. Okay. Color white. Yep, that should be it. Make that white, save. And there we go. It's coming together. We'll want to make these icons white as well. So yeah, I think it's the Notion collection title icon fill should be white. Save. Boom. Just like that, we are in business. This is starting to come together here. Okay, the other thing, it would be maybe kind of nice if all this text was a little bit bigger maybe, just so that if I can find what I'm looking for here. So that they can actually see this stuff. Notion collection row property might be able to do it if I just grab this, do font size 18 pixels, save. Maybe not. It's probably here, maybe. Yeah. Notion collection column title. Let's see if we could blow this up. That'd be kind of cool. Take the image, max height be 224. So let's grab this max height. Like that. Let's give it, can we give it some margin so it's not so close? And then let's hide our first this would be tricky. Figuring out how to hide our first property, first title in the first property. I don't know how we'll do that actually. That will be tricky. But we will try. We'll at least try. CSS first in lists. Something like that. There's a selector that allows you to grab the first list item. First child. Location menu. So we'll grab something like this, but we'll grab it out of that. Let's see, so the list is actually here. Notion collection row body. Notion collection row body. And then we'll want to grab this, I believe. That, we'll see if this does it. Display, none. The moment of truth. No, nothing. Ugh. Probably have to do the whole property. We'll just see if this works. Yep. Gotta grab the whole property, which we don't want. But let's see if we can grab that. Save. By doing something like this. Nope, 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 nope. I want to grab this text because I don't really want it. It doesn't really do anything. Notion, question, column, row property. All right, it's something like, maybe if we did dot that. Oh wait, or it's gonna be inside of this. So we do that, save. Okay. Oh wait, with the dot. Boom. Ah, that just did everything. So almost. I think maybe if we did first child and then that, this might be it. This might be our golden ticket. Did it. All right, that's pretty cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's give this portion white space, no wrap. How do we give that portion a little bit more space? Width. Yeah, so let's give this a little bit more space. I did width 250 here. This is coming together. This is really coming together here. And then let's give, I think I did margin top. Let's do a margin bottom as well. Boom. Okay. I mean, this is coming together. It's starting to look like something, right? Yeah, I mean, it is. It is definitely coming together here. That might be... Oh, we want to hide email. We definitely don't want to show their email. That would not be good. Let's see. Is there something for last child? We could hide that. Or I might be able to hide it in Notion itself. Let's see. Always show, hide when empty, always hide. Let's see if that works. Boom. Do it in Notion. It's easier. Added time. Can I change that to be time added? Okay. Website. Sentence summary. Yeah, this is starting to come together, I think. This is kind of cool. This is looking pretty good. Let's add a bit more padding. Just to like move this down quite a bit. Let's just do that. So it looks more like a page here. That's not just like sitting at the top. Okay, maybe a little bit too much there. Let's do 80. Save. All right, we've been going for an hour and 52, getting close to an hour, but things are starting to come, I mean, it's starting to look pretty good. We don't really need time added necessarily, but I don't know, it kind of looks cool. Let's change the, it is kind of interesting the order this happened to be in. Not what I expect exactly. I'd expect it to be the same order here. Okay. Let's go ahead and do a cool trick and put both of these inside a toggle so that they're hidden. Hidden toggle. And then we actually hide it here. And we do because we're not going to use any other toggles, so we'll hide them. Boom. All right, what else do we need to do here? I mean, we kind of want to make a little bit of a landing page here, maybe, but I don't know, maybe we don't need to do that for now. Just gonna take a little bit of the space away there. And this is starting to look a little bit big. Did I do something odd here? I think it added extra padding. I think I added Notion property file image. I think that must be doing it elsewhere as well. So we need to be a little bit more specific on that. Notion collection property. I think if I add this as well, that might take that away. We'll see. There we go. Fixes that, so that looks better. Okay. I mean, it's technically done. Like, this more or less works. Let's just add another little portion. Down here it says H1, H2. This site was created with Notion and Potion. So now you kind of see how I would build something like this. Let's see what this looks like. Now what we can do is grab the block. This is what I do sometimes, is I'll grab just this Notion block, because each block has a custom ID. And we can just grab that and we say background color black. We can say border radius 10 pixels, and we can say padding 30 pixels. And then that should add a nice, yeah, that. Yeah, border radius didn't work because I spelled it wrong. Make the padding a little bit more. Padding left 25 pixels, padding right 25 pixels. Let's see what that looks like. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. So yeah, now we have that. Okay, let's add another project so that we can actually see what it'll look like when there's two things. And we can see what it looks like when it takes us to the submit page. boom@gmail.com, the best. nocodio.com, the place to make your no code project, the best description ever that is really long. Trust me on this, it's a couple of sentences long. Let's put a different looking image to see what that looks like. If we can find something interesting like that, like an actual wider screenshot kind of thing. It says use a potion, Aldabo, Dorky, sure, and submit. It should redirect us, which we haven't tested that yet. Still submitting. Is it working? Maybe that didn't work. Let's see. Edit form. So we told it to go to no code submission. Let's see if this is an actual page. Oh, whoops. Yeah, that's a page. That's a page. Oh, wait. What? Are you serious? It takes you... Well, that's funny. It embeds it. Well, that's weird. Didn't know that was a thing. I wanted it to actually redirect. I thought that was the point. Redirect. Show message or redirect to a URL. Huh. Well, I'll see if that works again. Otherwise, I guess we'll just have to change it. Okay. So this is what it looks like. So we want to have some spacing in between each project, which makes sense. Each Notion list item, so we can probably add some margin there. Like 20 pixels. Margin bottom and margin top. This looks pretty good, right? Maybe. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Well, maybe 15. Cool thing is you could just go to this website and see what I'm doing as I'm building it. Okay, so this doesn't look terrible. They're not exactly the same. As you can see, it kind of like pushes things over a little bit, but I think it does. It's good enough for what we need. So yeah, I think that's good enough. Let's make this be a capital C here. Obviously, it's just kind of gonna like be a little different for every submission. Depending on the image size and all that, but it's pretty cool. And then this takes a moment for Potion to build, but that boom, there it is. Do we want the time added thing? I don't know. But this is looking pretty good, I think. How about kind of want the sentence summary to be first, if I can make that first. Let's see if I do that. If that does anything. That breaks everything. That's not what we wanted. Did it? I see. Yeah, so let's update these. So let's do sentence summary. Let's do website down here. Let's just hide. Let's hide that. And then image is supposed to be first. There we go. That's looking good. And that didn't change anything here, which is good. Nice, nice. Yeah, I mean, this is coming together. There is a little highlighting there that I don't want necessarily, so let's see if we can get rid of that. On hover or on focus. Hey, come on in. All right, I'm back. Just took a moment to talk to the kids. All right, so we're almost done here. We're almost done with the stream. We've been going just over 2 hours, and it's been a lot of fun, hasn't it? It has. But we need to finish up here because there's other things to do in life, right? Trying to figure out. There's weird focus. It's getting added to this. Must be this link, Notion page link. That's probably what it is. Maybe not. Text declaration none. But yes, we are just about done here. So last kind of touches. Really, I'm just going to share probably what I'm going to do still because it's kind of done. Like we kind of saw this worked. Pretty cool. And it's about done. Those little jitteries, those go away after like a minute or two when Potion rebuilds. So yeah, the next thing, I'm going to get rid of this image. I'm going to actually add like some more description of like what this thing is, what this website's about. And then on the submit page, I'll add maybe a cool image and then some description of what to submit and how to add it, and what that's about. And yeah, like it will be getting close to being done after that. Like basically that's what it's gonna be. There's probably some stuff to do on mobile to make it look better for mobile. Yeah, because let's like look at this. Let's reload just to make sure. Might have to do a little bit of work to make sure it fits and works on mobile, which will be fine, I guess. Submit the project. Yeah, we'll just have to make this work on mobile, and then let's see what the submit your project screen looks like. Looks pretty good. Nice. They can submit on mobile. And yeah, we might take like some images from here. I don't know where we'll take the images, but it will look pretty cool. And that's about it. I'll probably submit this project as the first project, of course, for this. And it's pretty cool that you can do this with Notion and Potion. You can just create a website that's fully content generated by users. So this is fun. So yeah, I'm sure I'll be posting the finished product of this soon on Twitter and kind of sharing that. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Hopefully you learned some things along the way. That's what I like to do. I like to teach people how to build things, and Notion's awesome, so I love using that tool to do it with, and obviously Potion, since I'm kind of the creator of Potion. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and that's been me, and I'll see you maybe in another stream or in another video or on Twitter and the interwebs. Have a good one.